Today we are going to be solving equations that involve 3 steps. The first one being combining like terms. So here we have 3 boxes. In each box I'm going to say is x, so 3x, plus 4 more boxes, so 4x, plus 3 loose triangles. So we're going to say each box contains the same number of triangles, but we don't know how many yet. And if we open up all those boxes and then we included those 3 loose triangles, we're going to say altogether there are 45 triangles. All right, so our first step is to combine like terms. Like terms are things that you're adding that have the same variable, or they are both constant numbers or an integer. So in this case on the left, we have 3x and 4x. Those are like terms because they have the same variable. Oh my goodness, that was silly. I meant to write a 7. Okay, so altogether we have 7x, or 7 boxes, and those 3 loose triangles. And altogether we have 45 triangles. So now it looks like a 2-step equation. So the variable's on the left, so we are going to get rid of that integer. It says plus 3. The inverse is subtraction, so we are going to subtract 3 from both sides. 3 minus 3 is 0, which is nothing, so we don't need that anymore. But we still have 7x. And over here on the right, we have 42. And to make sense of that with the picture, we are taking away these 3 triangles here, and then we would take away 3 over here from the 45. I just didn't draw them all out because that would take quite a long time. So then the triangles that are left, we can divide them up into those 7 boxes. So we are going to divide both sides by 7. Also because 7x means 7 times x, and the inverse of multiplication is division. And then we have to do the same thing on both sides. 7 divided by 7 is 1, and 1x is just x. I'm going to just write it over here because of that little menu bar. And then 42 divided by 7 is 6. Now we can go back and we can check our answer to see if we're correct. So I'm going to quickly swap to green here. All right, I'm going to go back and I'm going to replace each of these x's with 6. Okay, 3 times 6, that's 18. 4 times 6 is 24. And then we still have this plus 3. All right, so if I add all that together, sorry that that plus looks so funky. Okay, so we have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, boom, 45. So if we go back and check, yes, we got 45 as the answer. That tells us that x equals 6 is indeed the correct answer. All right, let's try this one. All right, over on the left, we have 2 integers or 2 constants. So we are going to add those together. So 13 plus 6 is 19. And on the right, we have negative 10x and 8x. That is negative 2x. So we still have the 7, and then we have negative 2x. All right, this time the x is on the right-hand side, so we need to get rid of that integer. The integer is 7, okay? So we can't put plus 7 because if we put plus 7, 7 plus 7 is 14. So we can't do that. It's a positive number, so we're going to be subtracting that 7 away. And I have no idea why it keeps on zooming in like this. Oh boy. Okay, well, we're going to just go with the flow here. All right. So 19 minus 7 is 12. 7 minus 7 is 0, which is nothing, so we can get rid of that. We still have a negative 2x. Okay, so now we have negative 2 times x on the right. The inverse of multiplication is division, so we are going to divide both sides by that negative 2. We have to do the same thing to both sides. Anything divided by itself is 1, and 1x is just x. And then over here, we have negative 6. So x equals negative 6. Yikes, this is super sloppy. Let me try this one more time. I give up. The answer is x equals negative 6.